Hello everybody, Science Monkey here, or Stano Hacks on Instagram. Today I am going to walk you through my speed modeling run brought to you by Too Tall Toby. Too Tall Toby is, I don't know, some guru of SolidWorks and also now appears to be Onshape. And each month through his website he basically does a speed modeling challenge. And this month he has these three parts. So you're going to want to go to tootalltoby.com, go to leaderboard, and you'll see that these are the parts right here. So when you click on them, it brings you to his Imager or Imager, where it has all of his parts. He gives you what they should weigh, an allowance within it, and the material and the density. So once you have all of that, you can then go back to his leaderboard, hit compete. It brings up the clock and basically use screen capture or screen record everything all at once. I ran across this on my YouTube feed a couple of weeks ago, decided that why not, give it a shot. I also have my students doing this too, so within the next couple of days I'm hoping to see some real kick-ass times on here. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to run you through my
Alright, so what we're going to do here is
going to create a part studio, and from there I use Shift S to create a new sketch, bring it in on the front, and I'm just going to use a series of lines and draw in basically a shape that I'm going to revolve. So it's just like a little flanged part. As you run through, just keep making your way around. I tried a couple different ways using rectangles to do this. Ultimately, I ended up with this. Hit Shift W after you do the dimensions, and that will allow you to revolve this feature. To save a little time, I don't hit enter. I just go right into Shift W, click, set my axis, good to go. Then what I'm going to do is Shift S again, N on the keyboard, C on the keyboard to basically bring this in, Shift E to extrude in 15 millimeters, and now I'm going to mirror this. No quick key for mirroring, hit S on the keyboard, add it to your preferences, mirror the part about its center line or axis, whatever it might be, and then Shift S, bring out a circle and extrude that 160 millimeters, and it brings that in. Then I'm going to create a sketch on the end of that circle, extrude that back in 160 millimeters, or remove that material. What I'm going to do right about here. Okay, Shift E, remove 160, and it brings it right back on in. And do the same on the sides, except here I'm going to do a through all remove of that material. Here we go. C again for that center point circle. And let's remove that. Through all, check mark, done. Assign a material. I did make a custom library for this where it was just these three materials, so I can click them quicker. There is a way to get these materials quicker. I don't know how, whatever. I did it in 151. Going on to my second part. Bring it on in, Shift S again. Saves definitely a lot of time than clicking all the way up on the top. Gonna make a rectangle, dimension it to 60 by 36. Two circles then are going to be located midway through here. 60 and 30 or 40, I believe. 30 is this other through all. 32. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dimension this up to the top for the 50 millimeters. And I'll probably just go in and do two lines that are tangent coming down. After that, I'm going to do Shift E to extrude this part 100 millimeters after I get these two tangent lines in. Okay, deselect that one little spot, 100 millimeters, hit enter, Shift S, N brings it into view. Use or hit U on the keyboard to project geometry. Then I'm going to do two circles here, 16 and 32 if I remember off the top of my head, or 40. Two lines down tangent. When I draw the lines, or sorry, dimension up, that is 100 millimeters. Now when you do the lines down, click like that, hit T on the keyboard, and that will give you the tangent constraint, L for line. Now when I do this, Shift E, change the direction of the extrusion, 10 millimeters. Then I'm going to hit Shift H, that shows all the sketch geometry, so I don't have to do anything again, and I can extrude that 5 millimeters. Mirror this part on itself around that mid plane and assign that material as well. There's this guy, Airwick. I don't know what he did, but he did something to make sure that all of his parts were the right material. One trick I did learn from him is to change the workspace units, instead of doing that, open up another tab and have it ready to go with the right workspace units. So when you create your part, now for this third one, basically I create the outer circle at 2.5 it should be. I go back and change it when I notice that the size is off. Lost a couple of seconds there. That's fine. 2 lines coming off of here are going to be tangent as well after you get that dimension of 2 inches from the center points. There we go, some tangent lines. It's like agony right now. Following this should be a little bit quicker. And I'm going to do Shift E, extrude this 1.8 inches. Once extruded there, we're going to create a sketch on that plane that runs through it. Just going to make a center point. I'm going to project the geometry of the top line. Kind of stumbled there a little bit. Got it. And I'll make that rectangle. I dimension it 1.75 from there to the bottom, and then 0.25 inches from the left and right side. At this point, I stumbled a couple of times even too with the dimensions, which was super annoying. Probably lost about 2 to 3 seconds on that. I think in a perfect run, I could probably break 5 minutes and 45 seconds. 5:55, I'll take. You can see here, same thing. Fumbling with that dimension. There's got to be an easier way. I think any way that you put in the least amount of dimensions possible. I'm going to do an extrude here, symmetrically removing all, or through all. Then I come in and do 2 quick fillets at 0.1 inch. I had them set up ahead of time, as well as Shift H, show the sketch, through the hole, right on through, which was done previously, so I don't have to put anything in. Assign a material of aluminum. If I can get to it. And there are my parts, all done. And I got a total time of 5 minutes and 55 seconds. So there you have it. There's my speed run of the 3 parts by Too Tall Toby. As you can see here, I'm in 7th place at 5:55. I'll take it. I feel like I was a little bit quicker. I don't know. I think someone jumped in ahead of me because I thought I was at 6. Whatever. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'll take 7th. I'm sure I'll drop down a little bit more. That's pretty cool. I'm hoping to see some of my students up there in the top 10 as well, so we'll see what happens with that. I think I'll be doing this every month and definitely taking a look at other people's Onshape videos to see what tricks they have. I think it's definitely a great way to learn Onshape or any 3D modeling software. It really gets you to kind of like hone in a lot of skills. Otherwise, that's it. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Hope everyone enjoyed this run. Thank you to Too Tall Toby for giving these challenges. Hopefully we got more to come. Thanks again, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.